I think the more space we have, the more resources we dedicate to ministry, the more lives we touch for God's kingdom.
The new spaces symbolize hope for me because it says to me our congregation, which is some of the older members, longtime members, but many new members, believe the church is a priority, and the presence of the church in our lives and the community is important.
It was a group of really thoughtful people, prayerful people, thinking about how do we maximize this space. And we realized one of the drawbacks of putting the sanctuary out here was that adding additional structure later would be extremely difficult because of the land. And that's when the decision was made, let's build the shell of the entire campus and then finish the interiors down the road. And so that's what's so exciting for me about this project, is seeing that vision finally come to fruition.
I think for me, there's a lot of hope and excitement for the future and what we're going to do with these spaces, and it's just a visible reminder of God's goodness and His faithfulness.
These new spaces, they'll help us basically have more space to so that way we have more people to be able to join, and it allows us to do more diverse things for our faith, and so we can grow our faith even more.
As a mom, I feel like being part of this church community is feeling all of the encouragement and support when we walk into the campus. It's feeling known. It's where our whole family can be welcomed and where we can all just grow in our faith together.
Being here helped me grow in my faith when I went to Florida and Catalina with the youth ministry, and it really had me look at the way God made things and created all of these beautiful things in the world.
We brought our family because friends invited us, and I didn't know that would evolve into our kids volunteering at BBS, and then Pathfinders, and then our kids growing through being here, stepping into leadership roles on their own at BBS. They've independently made those choices. He chose to go on the mission trip last year himself, and I've seen my kids' faith grow and develop as a mom coming here, independent of me or what I've put on them, because we've been able to come.
It's been a place where I feel valued, I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel loved by the whole congregation. You could walk up on a Sunday and everyone there is going to know your name. So I think this church means a lot to me.
I don't think a building is a church, but I think a building is a vessel where we can come and learn, we can come and meet each other, we can do projects, we can share our joys, our sorrows, we can continue to have ideas and do things and learn about God, and the building makes it possible. So I see this as just a great statement that God is here with us and has a future here with us.
I've been able to learn what it means to live my faith rather than just talk about it. I think being a youth leader is a big part of this, especially going to a mission trip last summer. We went to Florida and we went on a mission trip, and it was so great. It definitely was out of a lot of our comfort zones, but that was a great way to grow in our faith and just be able to be humbled and serve together as a group.
Being involved here has helped me grow my faith by basically, when I first joined, I pretty much didn't have my faith at all. I was just here for fun. And then after the first Catalina trip, that's when my faith really grew.
This church has helped me grow in my own faith, not only through the Sunday services, but also through our small groups like Moms Growing Faith. And I think when I am able to strengthen my own faith and relationship with God, it affects the way that I'm able to parent and lead my kids.
It's been really gratifying to see God use the people in this church. And that's what's exciting to me about the buildings is it's not the building space does the ministering, it's the building space contains the people that are doing the ministering.
Well, I think the new spaces are going to be amazing for new families that come in, people who are invited. Most people come to church because they're invited by somebody else. That's how we came here. We were invited by some friends who moved out of state and can't come here anymore, but we're still here. And I think the new spaces give you an opportunity to grow into that, to celebrate in new things, to have spots for new families, more kids, because I think that's where the growth in the body is, in your kids and your families.
I'm excited with like these new spaces, like all the new games, all the new worship that's to come in the new room with like the new sound and everything. So everything's gonna sound like woohoo, you know. And I think it's gonna help like students like me and like it would help bring in more students with the incoming 6th graders going into 7th. You know.
So when I see a beautiful new space like this, it's exciting because, you know, it's a beautiful space, it's fun to come in here, it's something new and different, but I think what's long lasting is the relationships that are going to form in this space and how God is going to use those relationships to touch people's lives.
I think these new spaces show God's faithfulness because we built it, so they will come. It shows that through God all things are possible. Through his people we can build a nation, we can create a space that people will use for generations to come, and they can keep growing in their faith.